Welcome back to our channel Military Tensions News. USS Nimitz aircraft carrier arrive in the South China Sea amid tension in North Korea. The USS Nimitz aircraft carrier has arrived in the region while North Korea remains a source of tension. In this video, we will delve deeper into the significance of this development, the background of the issue, and what it means for the region. First, let's discuss the significance of the USS Nimitz's arrival in the South China Sea. The USS Nimitz is one of the largest warships in the world, and its presence in the region sends a strong message to both North Korea and China. The U.S. Navy has stated that the deployment is meant to maintain freedom of navigation and support regional security and stability. However, it is no secret that tensions are high in the region, with China making territorial claims over much of the South China Sea, and North Korea continuing to test its nuclear weapons capabilities. Now let's take a step back and look at the background of the issue. China has been building artificial islands into military bases in the South China Sea, despite objections from neighboring countries and the U.S. These actions have caused tensions to rise in the region, with the U.S. accusing China of militarizing the area and violating international law. Meanwhile, North Korea has been conducting missile tests and developing its nuclear weapons program, which has led to a series of sanctions from the U.S. and other countries. So what does the arrival of the USS Nimitz mean for the region? Some experts believe that it could be a signal to China that the U.S. is willing to use force to protect its interests in the region. Others see it as a response to North Korea's recent missile tests and a show of force to deter further provocations. Regardless of the reason, the deployment of the USS Nimitz is sure to increase tensions in the already volatile region. As tensions mount in the South China Sea, the USS Nimitz, a formidable symbol of American naval power, makes its presence known in a world where every move counts and stakes are high. The South China Sea, a critical waterway connecting the Pacific and Indian Oceans, has long been an issue for geopolitical dispute. But with North Korea's recent provocation to military advancement, the situation has become more precarious than ever. North Korea's aggressive behavior has caught the attention of the world, with numerous missile tests and threats to neighboring countries. The rogue state's actions have heightened concerns about regional security and stability. Enter the USS Nimitz, one of the largest and most powerful aircraft carriers in the world. This colossal vessel, a symbol of American naval power, has arrived in the South China Sea as a direct response to North Korea's actions. With its impressive arsenal of fighter jets and advanced weaponry, the Nimitz is a force to be reckoned with. The pilots on board the Nimitz are some of the best trained in the world.
Vessel of any hostiles or potential threats for follow-on forces. Those follow-on forces are the Navy prize
These
crew,
men and women,
after we have
ready
cleared
to
the vessel,
protect and serve, are
stay
prepared to
aboard
launch into action at a moment's notice
aboard the vessel.
as they patrol the skies above the South China Sea. Their mission is clear: deter any potential aggression and maintain peace in the region. The USS Nimitz is not alone in its mission, joined by other U.S. and allied naval forces. This powerful fleet demonstrates a unified front against any potential threats. But will their presence be enough to keep the situation under control? As tensions continue to rise, diplomatic efforts are underway to resolve the situation.
To diplomacy and dialogue in resolving our disputes. And this in spite of recent actions or even actions which have been going on.
Leaders of the U.S., China, South Korea, and other countries are working tirelessly to find a peaceful solution. But with North Korea's unpredictable behavior, the outcome remains uncertain. North Korea reportedly launched short-range ballistic missiles from its eastern coast, which landed beyond Japan's exclusive economic zone, prompting a protest from the Japanese government.
Reportedly launched short-range ballistic missiles from its eastern coast, which landed beyond.
This development occurs as the United States dispatches the nuclear-powered aircraft carrier USS Nimitz and its accompanying vessels to conduct joint military exercises with South Korea in nearby water. Both the United States and South Korea claim that the exercises are defensive in nature, with South Korea's defense ministry stating that the presence of the USS Nimitz serves as a strategic asset to deter North Korean aggression. The Nimitz and its strike group are said to dock at a South Korean naval base in the southeastern city of Busan on Tuesday. Beginning on Monday, the nuclear-powered carrier, a guided missile cruiser, and 2 destroyers commenced air defense exercises and other drills with South Korean warships near Jeju Island. The South Korean Air Force announced that the 5-day joint aerial exercise will feature live fire demonstrations of air-to-air and air-to-ground weaponry. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has labeled the exercise an invasion rehearsal, come in just a week after simulating a nuclear counterattack against the United States and South Korea. This is not the first instance of North Korean missiles landed in the Sea of Japan, with one being fired as recently as mid-February. Analysts believe that Pyongyang has launched over 20 ballistic and cruise missiles this year, in an effort to leverage its nuclear capabilities for negotiations over sanctions. North Korea has previously stated that any attempt by the United States to intercept one of its test missiles would be regarded as a declaration of war.
Prompting the government to urge people to shelter.
The country's most recent test involved an underwater attack drone, reportedly capable of creating a radioactive tsunami, as reported by North Korean state media.
Counterattack capabilities as it looked to strengthen its defenses in the face of repeated missile launches from the North Korea.
In conclusion, The arrival of the USS Nimitz aircraft carrier in the South China Sea as North Korea remains a source of tension is a significant development that underscores the growing tensions in the region. Whether it is meant to counter China's territorial claims over North Korea's nuclear ambitions, the deployment of such a massive warship sends a clear message that the U.S. is willing to protect its interests in the region.
June said the missile has flown
We will
about
continue to
4,000
monitor the
kilometers
situation
from
and provide
Guam
updates as it develops.
the U.S. Pacific territory of Guam, within striking
Thanks for
distance of
watching.
line.
Please subscribe for more military tensions news.